just smears or spinach in it. There's spaghetti models and empty rum bottles, and sometimes Louis says hi. Hey, Louis! But you don't get no hurries and don't have no worries, cause we're drunk donkey nationwide. Everybody now. Flies where the page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's flies where the page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Did I ever tell you the story of the drunk donkey? Once upon a time, there was this weather woman. You can come as a pilot, stay kind of quiet, but you know you love watching mice play. Yes, we do. So put your cone head shirt on, watch it live on your phone, and drink drunk donkey beer all day. Here we go now. Mice grab the page. You know he'll be tracking every move that makes. You know it's mice grab the page. You know he won't let us all get blown away. Is that Blobby Bobby? I think that's Juicy Jerry. Yeah, Mike, throw a party, man.
Bam! Perfect timing. Camera's a little wide. I just noticed. I had a Zoom call yesterday. I always widen it because on the Zoom calls it looks kind of funny. Everybody else is like in a room, and then there's my face. So I always stretch it out a little bit. What is going on, world? Happy Friday, Coneheads. We are celebrating another week. It's Friday already. It is April 19th here in Oldsmar, Florida. Ready to start talking tropics. Right above us, Louis, look. That's our 7-day NHC Outlook map, and that will become live in less than 1 month. They officially start showing that map May 15th. That's how close we are. You can almost touch it. Hurricane season is inching in ever so close. So how's everybody doing? This is our little fun little show. We do it every day, usually Monday through Friday. We're going to start doing Monday through Friday more and more here. If you're in our new Brew crew, we're transferring over all of our subscribers. We have an awesome event calendar on there. Make sure you check that out. It'll notify you our lives and when we're going. I know we still have our Google one, but I think this one actually might even be a little better. What do you think, Shelly, about that? Joe, good morning. Lorena, good morning. Morgan, what's up? Radar, I can't say the word. Anybody on X? There was some weather drama yesterday about a t-shirt. Can't even say the word on here. I'd get in trouble. Anyway, good morning, everybody. This is Louis, the original. The reason I picked Louis is because the song said, "Sometimes Louis says hi." You know what's exciting? I'm going to Perry tomorrow, and I get to meet Andy Simmons. We've hung out. Did we ever meet officially, Andy? I don't know if we've ever met. We talked, and we did a Zoom and all that. But Andy writes all of our songs, and he lives in Perry, so I get to hang out with him tomorrow. So, anyway, Fridays. Stephanie Stokes, holy moly. There's a blast from the past. What's going on up there at Panama City Beach? My boy Mark did not get the mayor re-election. Bummer for my buddy. But best of luck to the new guy. Good morning, Mike Sherman from California. I thought you were California. This is North Carolina. Candy Knowles, good morning. Cool, Shelly. All right. Well, anyway, Daily Brew brought to you by our good friends at ABC. It's Course Friday. We always extra pump them up on Friday. Family tradition, pulling into ABC on Friday after work, getting ready for the weekend. So there you go. If you live in Florida, pull into ABC. They support us, support them. Great family-owned and operated company there. We love them to death, for sure. Here's the radar while we say hello to everybody. That's current radar. Louis, there's the radar. You want to take a look over there? It's over here, Louis. Look, over here. All right, I'll say hi to everybody for a few minutes. Martha, good morning. Tiffany, good morning. SPB, St. Pete Beach. Lisa Reed, good morning. Mike over there in Texas. Lisa, what's up? Weather, Florida, man, tornado. Everybody caught on camera yesterday. Yes, it was a big tornado. Judy, what's up? Yeah, I know Judy. His head always falls back. I swear, I don't know. I think he just likes my voice. Cindy from Norfolk, Virginia. How's it going? Weather, Florida, man, and gas station in Inglis. Well, oh, you were storm chasing. I think I see you on X. Tag me on X if you're over there. I think I saw your mileage. What's up, James? We had a very eventful softball game last night. Emily had she was a little rough pitching. 120 pitches. But we won in extra innings. She was 4 for 5, so she gave up a couple hits. Off just a little bit. Still carrying a 1.0 ERA for the season, 35 innings, so that's really good. Happy Friday, R.E. Riggs. What's going on? Michael Jones from Ocala. John from the Villages, the party capital of the world. Do the Villages have an ABC? All right. Oh, did I really, Stephanie? Which one was that? The last couple weeks ago. We really didn't have too much up there. Corey Stelter, good morning. Jacksonville Beach. You guys are going to get a little rain maybe tomorrow. Sunday. Likely maybe Sunday. John says, of course. Katie, what's up? All right, so let's talk about the weather. So we got a pretty crazy weather pattern that we get every year. Say goodbye, Louie. You're getting be kind of heavy. You're 12 pounds. Say, see you later, alligators. Oh, he's a good boy. We got the most chill dog on the planet, right? You're such a chill dog. It's Princess Cup time. All right, so I'm really fascinated by the weather pattern that we got. Let's talk about it. A couple things I got coming up real quick, and we'll get right into weather. So tomorrow, Taylor County Disaster Day. I was invited by the Sheriff's Department up there to come up there and hang out with them in Perry. They were hit with Idalia, obviously, last year. So I got a little table. I even got business cards. Shelly, oh boy, I just lost something. Look, I even got business cards. Even got a URL code on the back. And I'm going to be handing out some koozies. Somebody got mad at me. They're like, why are you handing out koozies? Well, because people ask for koozies. I'm not celebrating hurricanes. I'm celebrating friendships and life. So that's tomorrow. So if you're in the area, 9 to 3. Oh, I got to leave probably before that, though. I'm going to have to leave around noon. I got to be home. So probably 9 to 3 for me. And then the next weekend, Oldsmar, Saturday, April 27th. If you live in anywhere, you can come. It doesn't matter where you live, but Pinellas County, Pasco, Hillsborough, Oldsmar Hurricane Expo. We're going to be giving away a Furman generator again. Thank you to our good friends Jason and Greg from Furman. We're going to be giving away a generator. Giving away a free generator thanks to Furman. That's a week from Saturday. Tuesday, I just got to tell you where Mike's going. Tuesday, I'm going to the state of Florida Local News and Meteorology Summit on April 23rd. I was invited. And check out these people, man. We got Craig Fugate, administrator from FEMA, Paul Delgado, Matt Devitt, Stephanie Linton, news director, West News, Mike McCall, chief meteorologist, and then all the state meteorologists are going to be there. Mike Burrish, weather person of the year. Jamie Rowe, deputy director of NHC. Kevin Guthrie's going to be there. All of Florida FDEM's going to be there. They invited to all media, so pretty much all TV stations are going to be there. And I'm going to be on a panel. talking about social media and what I've learned since starting Mike's Road page. Also going to be on the stage, my buddy Josh, OMG Wicks, is going to be there, and he's going to be talking about his platforms and what he's learned about social media and stuff. So I'm excited about that. All right. Weather today. Let's get into it. I know all that stuff gets everybody bored, but it's exciting. Yes, it is, Stephanie. All right, so we had this pattern last year. You know what the Princess Cup means, right, Shelly? This was a question on our cruise. I couldn't find my cup, and then I just found it today. But look, it's got hot coffee from like a week ago. I found my cup. It was hidden over here underneath a hat. I felt like I was playing like that magician game. There was a hat over it. I lifted up the hat, and there was my Louis cup. I'm like, where did I put my Louis cup? It was underneath a hat. All right, so this is a wild weather pattern. This is what we had all last year. I'm really curious, man. So this time of year, fronts start doing this. They flatten out, and we're seeing it right now. High pressure is starting to develop, and guess what? We're seeing one right now in the Gulf. And what this does, it keeps this flow pumping across lower part of the U.S. horizontally, but it blocks the state of Florida. So last year, we had drought on this part of the state. We did not have it on the east coast side of the state, but the Panhandle, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama there, because of this high pressure that developed. I'm really curious if we're starting to see the exact same repeat, BOGO, deja vu, here we go again, pattern from last year. That's what we got today. Those are your current winds. So high pressure in the Gulf going to keep all the action pumping around the southeast the next several days. There you have it. Weather's rain for the next 3 days. It's to Monday morning. You can see that Zippo. I'm talking like not even the teeny little tip of Florida might get a raindrop. Maybe a teeny tip of north of Pensacola there, but no rain through the state for the weekend. South Georgia going to stay dry. Pretty dry, though, across a large portion. Even though this is saying 0.02, that's still very light rain across the south and the east. So heavy rain across the middle part of the U.S. northward as this high pressure system pushes everything this way. So pretty fascinating. Yes. I know you know it's right. All right. I shared a map this morning about tornadoes or storms for Ohio. We have anybody from Ohio, please chime in. Please, Ohio. Because about a week ago, I posted some storms in Ohio and hail, and they're like, man, we're getting it all the time. And then I've been paying attention. I shared a weather map today. Let me show you right here. I was going to show you this later, but let me just do it anyways. This is the 17th right here. Boom. This is what I shared earlier. I was thinking, wow, you ain't kidding. Ohio, 5 tornadoes, confirmed tornadoes 2 days ago. Well, then I saw this pop up on Twitter just today. 35 tornadoes leading the nation. Ohio, you're winners in the wrong kind of way. But anyway, meaning tornado. You want the wrong kind of way means you don't want tornadoes. 35 tornadoes in Ohio since the start of the year. They are now the new tornado alley. Who would have thought tornadoes and 35 leading the country in tornadoes. So there you go. Crazy, right? Weather today. Let's talk about weather today. Whether you like it or not, we're going to talk about weather. Let me see what else is going on. Chris Hall Morgan, yep. Tammy says, family in Ohio. Martha, thank you for all the hurricane events. Yeah, and I'm also doing the, other stuff coming up. I'm doing the City of Dunedin's Hurricane Expo, Palm Harbor Expo, maybe doing something with Madeira Beach still. I don't know. It's kind of a rough day. They're doing something this weekend. Pretty cool. What's up, Eric? So here's the weather today. So, the pattern with El Nino is we've had this southern jet stream. We've had a lower polar jet kind of seeing Ohio with the storms because the jet stream's a little confused. It's not really coming down as much. These lows are pulling up a little bit more. Things are blocked from our subtropical jet stream and just kind of like that's where they're ending up lately. So that's why. But here's your storm map today. It's Friday, April 19th. Horizontal storms is going to be brewing across the south, and nothing too severe expected. That's good news. Let's hit refresh. Drum roll, please. Nothing. Okay, so there's today. Not really showing much tornado chances. Good news. Tomorrow, this frontal line will linger, drop down a little bit towards Texas tomorrow. Could have a very isolated shower, but very isolated in South Florida. This is Saturday. Sunday, storm map, very quiet. This front line might drip down a little bit into Florida. I'm really surprised they showed that in Florida. So, we'll see if anything actually happens on Sunday. But anyway, no organized storms expected on Sunday, which is great. Long range looking here on our day 3. They changed the image, so I updated the website this morning. Day 3, day 7 hazards outlook. This is the only thing on the map. Normally we get all kinds of stuff. You know, I've shared this map before. We had stuff like this, like that, like this, arrows pointing everywhere. You know, it was like, whoa, all these different colors. But that's what we got now. That's all we got. So the day 3 to day 7, heavy rain is the only thing on the hazards map for the 21st. That's Sunday. Sunday. And that's across the upper Gulf Coast. So, rain's coming in off the Gulf of Mexico. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama there, and a little bit of Florida panhandle. Not good beach weather, unfortunately, for Sunday. Sunday. So, that's that. Record heat. Yes, Eric, it's hot. We're going to show you that. Did a little TikTok this morning. If you follow me over there, Mike's Twitter page, fascinating radar on some birds. I wonder if I can open that here. Let's see if I can open it. No, I don't think I can't open it. It might open up more than I want to show. But birds on radar. So follow me over there. You'll see what I'm talking about. We had a big migration or flock of birds take off around the Everglades this morning, and it looks like I don't know what it looks like. Looks like I don't know what it looks like. Pollen's a meth up in the panhandle. What'd Shelly say? Great idea, Shelly. What's your idea? Jody got baseball, 10U. Miss those days. Thank you, Charity McAllister Connor. Very nice. Thank you for that. No, we're going on. You got the boat? No, we're going on the boat. I'm on a boat. All right, there's the hazards map. All right, let's look at what else. I mean, we're going to talk about some hurricane stuff coming up. Yes. We talked about the hurricane names yesterday. Listen, I got 2 stores now. We're going to do I'm waiting on a box today. Friday, we always do merch drops on Friday. I'm hoping to have our black hat today. It's 2-day aired. Watch for that. But I did share our hurricane shirt, and I love it. But here are the names for this season. So everybody thinks that they just announced them, but they actually, hurricane names are repeat every 6 years. It's the same names every 6 years. Now they do replace names if we have catastrophic storms or, fatalities or money. So this year's hurricane names are out. They've been out, but people think they just come out, and that's fine. It's Alberto, Beryl, Chris, Debbie, Ernesto, and then we have Francine. So the difference with this year is Francine replaced Florence. New name this year because they retired Florence. Florence was a Category 4 that came across Africa. The original maps had Florence recurving. I made a mistake during Florence. I'll never do it again. I jumped on the recurve bandwagon initially because everybody else did, and I did not do my homework. I said when it came off Africa, I said it'll probably recurve. That's what everybody was saying. So I became a puppet. And I learned there, don't ever not do homework. Florence ran into a high pressure system in the open Atlantic, and it was over 78 degrees water, and it grew to a Category 4 in the eastern Atlantic. Like, what? A lot of dry air, a lot of wind shear, 78 degrees. Florence turned into a Category 4, hit a high pressure. Guess what? then it kind of dipped and started heading back towards the U.S. Huge headline storm, Category 4. These are the ones that people watch for days and days and days and days and 10 days sometimes they take from Africa to the U.S. Well, then it started to recurve again, and then it hit another high pressure, and then it came back down, and then it set eyes on the U.S. But in that meantime, it was downgraded, and when a storm gets downgraded, if you follow me, I hate that word downgraded because it's breaking news. Florence downgraded into this. Everybody then gets like, downgraded. We're safe. Guess what? $10 billion later, Florence left its mark. Okay? Officially landed as a Category 1. Only a Category 1, right? I have that on my slides. Only. Sandy was only a Category 1. So they retired it, obviously. Flooding, huge. We have Gordon, Helene, Isaac, Joyce, Kirk, Leslie, and then Milton. Morgan, that's your hometown. Milton. Milton is a town in Florida, if you're wondering. But Milton's a new name for Michael. And we all know about Michael. We don't want to bring that one up. That was the storm that, when it first came off the Yucatan, the first NHC track had it hitting the Panhandle as a tropical storm. The first official cone, 3 days out, had it as a S hitting the Panhandle. We all know what happened. The only complaint I ever had with the NHC ever, I love them to death, but they are very slow to react to model trends and changes. And they don't make knee-jerk reactions, which is probably smart. But Michael was a storm that every model predicted was going to be pretty severe. And it's pretty tough to go against modeling when everything's lining up, conditions, and then the models back it up. So anyway, Milton's a new Michael. And then we got Nadine, Oscar, Patty. That for some reason sounds like a sandwich. Oscar, Patty. Raphael, Sarah without an H. Tony. Tony could be a late season storm that ends up going to the East Coast. There's a lot of chit chat about the East Coast this year. Okay, a little bit stronger ridge across the Atlantic. That would allow more storms to push west, potentially impacting the East Coast later season. Tony sounds like a New England name. Tony. Then we have Valerie and William. So, anyway, you can get a shirt. Mike's Weather page. We've been doing those shirts since 2018. And right up top, shop MWP gear. All right, what else can we talk about? Temperatures. Let's talk about that here in a second. Let's go back to the page, drink some coffee, see what you're talking about. Let's put on the Winds of the Earth, play a little Jimi Hendrix while we watch this. You know, you can really enjoy some crazy colors if you go to the 250 jet stream level and just do this here. We'll just leave it right here. Some people think that is a work of art. I see a face. I see an eyeball. I see a nose, and I see a mouth. Now you cannot unsee that. That is a jet stream, by the way. Caribbean, Dakota, so far so good. Let's talk about that. Braxton, how's it going? Carolinas. Might be your year, Braxton. Isaac. Oh, is that our ice storm? Did I miss Isaac? We don't want our ice storms, Joe. Shelly is full of great ideas. Stickers attached to magnets. Oh, my God. On the boat. Scott, what's up? Judy. Will Parker, good morning. I saw your Brew Crew requests. I hope you like the new page. Sherry Brown, Kentucky. Cloudy and rain. Yeah, you got that pushover storms coming up from the jet stream there. Thanks to Florida. All right, so let's talk about the heat here. Then we'll talk a little hurricane. We'll try to talk about some hurricane stuff. Martha, thank you. Yeah, well, hey, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. My mom doesn't have closed caption, though. That's the only negative. But that's why we have options. All right, here's the heat today. Friday heat map. All right, we do have a front coming down. It's going to try to push south a little bit at a time. You'll see the temperatures. These are high temperatures today. 80s across Carolinas all the way down to Texas. Saturday, there's that front inching in. Now, look at the high temperatures in Texas. You're going to be in the 40s at the top of Texas, maybe 100 at the bottom of Texas. Here is Saturday. Oh, my mom just said hi, sugar. Aw. Are you watching me, Mom? Mom's still in the hospital. Been a long road. Are you watching me? I go see her every day. So I'm heading there next. Here's temperatures on Sunday. That front's trying to wiggle through a little bit. Still upper 90s in big part of Florida. We got some 60s for a high on Sunday in tip of Florida there, and then we got upper 80s on the south side. Out west is getting hot again. We got hundreds in the desert. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So nothing really spectacular. We might have some high temperatures tomorrow, though. We were talking about in Florida. So let's zoom in on Florida today. So here's your temperatures today. We're expecting, this is National Weather Service, 93 in Lakeland. 90s in Tampa, 90 in Orlando. This is crazy, man. 92 in Jacksonville, 90 in Tallahassee. This is today. You know what's weird, though? Somebody backed me up on this. Yesterday it was 74 in the morning, right? And it felt downright chilly. I put the sunroof down and rolled the windows down. I had to put the heated seats on at 74 degrees. Either A, you know you're from Florida when 74 degrees is cold, or B, it was cold. Thank you, Katy Perry. I appreciate everything. Mom was great. I just didn't think 2 weeks ago she was going to make it, but she made it again, man. She got 10 lives. I just feel bad for my dad. He's 86 trying to take care of her, and they live alone, and it's like, But hey, one day at a time. All right, temperatures tomorrow. Here's these record highs we're talking about. Holy cow, man. We might see some upper 90s here. Now, that's why the Storm Prediction Center is showing possible green in Florida, because when you get this much heat, you can get a little pop-up thunderstorm really, really quick. And it might not last long because dry air will win the battle and it'll run out of juice. But, man, anytime you get this much heat, man, that is hot. I don't know if we can zoom in any closer than that. Oh, we might. Let's go. Well, I tell you what. Let's zoom in on windy. Let's see if it's what the hottest Euro temperatures are for tomorrow, because it'll actually let me super zoom in. Hey, I had an email from Radar Scope, man. I didn't realize Ventusky follows us too, Shelly. If they offer a deal, I might have to start using Ventusky. I know you like Ventusky better, but hey, man, money talks. I got beer to buy. All right, here's today. Let's see what the Euro says for tomorrow. Actually, was it tomorrow? I said tomorrow, right? Let's see if it'll show anything. The Euro, well, let's go to HRR. Might be a little more zoomed in. So Saturday, let's go to about 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah, there's 95 in Kissimmee, 95 in Sebring, 95 in Lake Placid, Okeechobee 89. So it looks like up middle 80s is about all we're going to get on the HRR. GFS the same. Boy, it's going to be 95 in Orlando tomorrow. What is 95 in Orlando, April 20th? 420? That's high. We'll see if he gets to 95. That's amazing. All right, let's look at some long-range stuff, and then we'll figure out something to talk about with the hurricane since we got everybody here. Let's look at the Cone US and look at long-range stuff here on the Euro. Go to 00Z, take a lookie. There's the possibility of this front maybe inching through Florida on Sunday, maybe. Oh, it could bring some rain down Monday, though. I did see that earlier. So this front could get a little push Monday. Doesn't look like storms, but Monday, there's a chance this front gets a little push through the state. GFS has it fizzling out. High pressure winds dries things up. Look at this little tropical season. GFS spinning up a little low right there off the coast here as our front exits. And that's very common. We talked about this is a very, very possible area of development. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. This deserves a coffee break. Hey, Jennifer from Bluffton. Yeah, you got some persistent weather coming your way from the west. Thank you, Bill Elmquist. Shelly says I'm down. Let's see how many likes I got on TikTok. I love this video. Oh, clean lady. Oh, Julie, I gotta be done by 5-10 minutes here. Darn it! I was just getting going. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Right. Let's see. We got 4,000. Not bad. All right. Hey, what's going on off the coast? So I showed the May map yesterday. Right. Very common to get tropical development in May. Right here. What is happening here? Old fronts start early season tropics. Oh my God, did I miss this? Well, no, I did not miss it because we find things together. We have scavenger hunts. We learn the weather together as we venture into tropical season. And yeah, even the Euro map's picking up. It's a little bit. Hey, I don't think I'm going to post it, but hey, a little low coming off of the coast there. That's that frontal line. Lori Rye, maybe for you. Hey, gives me something to look at later. But it is interesting. Look at this. So the icon, so our frontal line is Sunday night. Could inch its way down. Here's Monday. It could pass. Oh God, man, we got senior night Monday night. Monday, but then watch what happens over here. Old front tightens up just a little bit as it escapes out of here. Nothing obviously to worry about. Early seasons, low pressure areas. The Euro's trying. I'm gonna wait to the overnight or the next 12Z Euro and see. But even the GFS is kind of sniffing a little bit of low pressure right here, popping off of that low. Interesting. Let's see what it looks like on a rain map as we go to Monday on the Euro. There it passes through. We'll put Bermuda in our little screen since we have Bermuda watchers. And yeah, you might get a little bit of this action. This is Tuesday. GFS showing a little more tighter system. 1,012 millibar. Come on, right? Not that big a deal. But could bring some weather Tuesday and maybe later Monday into Bermuda. This is Tuesday noon. Nothing obviously organized, but interesting. This is Tuesday, 11 p.m. Old fronts like to spin up. The warm water is out there across the Gulf Stream. Cool. Hey. It's going to happen. Shelly, let's do a thing. All right, so 419 video. We will have preseason. What is it, Alberto? Alberto. We will have Alberto May 12th. I don't even know what made me say that. If it's May 12th, we have Alberto, then there's some weird psychic stuff going on that I have no idea that I have. All right, so big news, I guess, yesterday. Let me show you this before we go. I'm going to have to wrap it up. I'm sorry. But let me go to X real quick and go to my profile and show you what I've posted lately. So the big news yesterday, Weather Channel released their hurricane outlook for the season right here. Here it is. This is what everybody's talking about yesterday. Okay. So we had CSU, Colorado State University. They predicted 23 named storms. Weather Channel went up to 24 named storms. Colorado State has 5 majors they predicted. Weather Channel predicted 6. So Weather Bell, 25 to 30 storms they predicted back a couple months ago. So a lot of chatter. I did a little video on TikTok about it yesterday, but that was the big news yesterday. The preseason predictions are still high. And, you know, we're going to see, right? But water temperatures continue to remember we talk about them staying parallel as historically they go up. The anomalies that we're at now are staying parallel, which means they're not becoming normal again. So as long as these water temperatures remain. Now, the one thing that I did notice, check this out. We talked about it yesterday. Huge SAL outbreak. And that helps cool the far eastern Atlantic temporarily. But we did have a big outbreak here of Saharan dust, which is very normal this time of year. This is what it looks like. So we have all this dust over the Atlantic right now, and that helps cool the waters because it actually acts like a blanket over. So that'll temporarily cool the waters. If you look at the anomaly map here on Tropical Tidbits and we zoom into the whole North Atlantic and pull it up here, these are 7-day temperature changes. And look, that's showing you that the Atlantic cooled a little bit over the 7-day change. From 7 days now. So, like I said, these are temporary, but we start getting a lot of these episodes in that hot water everybody's been talking about since all year long, basically, will start to become average, which doesn't mean much. It's just the hot water in March and April doesn't really mean anything until August, September, October. We don't know that. So we monitor this. I do anyway. SAL outbreaks early season, very common. I just showed it. And it does temporarily help cool the waters. That's and we're going to get it right into the Caribbean. We got a lot of folks, Barbados, over the weekend. This is tonight, tomorrow, so it's almost there. Huge outbreak of dust basically is going to be falling into the Caribbean this weekend. They will be getting advisories. They get health alerts. They get warnings about this. So if you're in the Caribbean, you got a big outbreak of Saharan dust on its way currently. And that is the season. Very common early season to get a lot of dust. It doesn't mean anything. We don't care about this area until August maybe. So it's only April. So doesn't really matter what happens out here now. Shouldn't make headlines. It's what happens in August, September we start worrying about this area. That is it for me. Hey, listen, we're streaming on YouTube. Big shout out. Let's see, we shared a Furman thing. Let's talk about direct remodels real quick. If you live in Florida, across middle part of Florida, and you're looking for hurricane windows, there's no better than my friends here at Direct Remodels. Good guys, John and Dan. And they'll hook you up 40% off. Go to their homepage, read their testimonials, read great people. That, you know, I only support companies 200-mile-an-hour winds, though. They'll withstand winds up to 200 miles an hour, and they're built for Florida's harsh heat and salt. So, anyway, check them out. We love them. 30 years experience. So that's it for me. I got to go see Mom. So thank you so much. I hate to cut it off short, but thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we're going to be live on Monday next week. I'm going to share my experience Tuesday at the state of Florida's meteorology summit. Pretty stoked about that. And I'll be sharing stuff tomorrow from Perry. Near and dear to me because my good friend up there lives there, Andy Simmons. Met a lot of folks up there. Perry got hit with Idalia. I was in it, and they got hit with a tornado. I've been passing through Perry my whole life, so kind of a soft spot for me. Julie and I ran out of gas one time with our travel trailer going to Talladega, and we inched into that first gas station with the barbecue. Somehow, miraculously, got gas with 0 on the Ford showing. So, yeah, And now it has a Tesla charging station that we stop at on the way out of town to Panama. So Perry is my home away from home. So I'll be there tomorrow. All right. Y'all be good. Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching as always. Share, like, and tell your friends to tune in. We're ready for the season more than ever, and we'll be here every step of the way. All right. That's it. We'll see you.